Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Golden Butterfly Film Studios channel. Today, I want to talk to you about an amazing movie, Glass Onion. It is the sequel to the Knives Out movie that came out in 2019. So, Glass Onion actually has just been recently released last month. It'll start streaming on Netflix 2 days before Christmas, so the 23rd of this month. And it is an amazing movie. So the original Knives Out movie had Chris Evans, Anna Diarmaris, other cast members, and they switched out the cast for this sequel, which I thought was amazing. They did bring back Daniel Craig, who in the first movie he played Master Detective Blanc. So he came back and reprised his same role as the detective once again. But this ensemble cast includes Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, Kathryn Hahn, Leslie Odom Jr., Jessica Henwick, Madeline Klein, Kate Hudson, and Dave Bautista. So with this much Hollywood star power, you guys know this movie is good. And it was. It was really, really good. So much so that it's received critical acclaim and praise for its screenplay, its direction, its performances and score, and was named one of the best films of 2022 by the National Board of Review. So I thought that was really cool. So let's get into the movie. The movie begins by first acknowledging that there is the COVID-19 pandemic. So the actors don't shy away from it. They acknowledge it. They are showing them wearing masks and just talking about, what a drag COVID has been for everyone the past few years, which I thought was really interesting. A lot of people either don't want to mention it at all or kind of talk around it, but they hit it directly head on. So Edward Norton is named Miles. His character's name is Miles. And he has invited his closest friends to a private island. And he invites them for a murder mystery, okay, in Greece, which I thought was really interesting. So even the invitation is really interesting and complex. And so, and so even that's a puzzle that they kind of get together in a group chat and they work to figure out how to open the invitation. So people are, coming together at different modes of transportation in order to come and celebrate Miles's birthday and attend his dinner party in the form of a murder mystery. So Lionel, Claire, Birdie, and Duke join Birdie, who is Kate Hudson, that's her character, Peg and Duke's girlfriend, Whiskey. They also accompany the group a little bit later on. And last but not least, Janelle Monáe's character comes as Andy. So Andy was a previous business partner of Miles, and they have a little bit of a disagreement early on, okay? So everyone is kind of, trying to find out what's going on. They talk to Miles. He shows them around his mansion, which is gorgeous. Although he said he did relieve the staff for that weekend to have a close, intimate, celebration with his friends. And the murder mystery begins. So a few things, right? And I don't want to give out any spoilers, but I will say that this movie it's well thought out, it's well directed, and Kate Hudson's character Birdie, she reminds me a little bit of Jennifer Coolidge's character Tanya. And even her mom is Goldie Hawn in real life. So Goldie Hawn's characters in her movies, they used to be just extremely like flamboyant and just over the top. That's who Birdie is in this. So Birdie is extremely over the top, and she's kind of like the comedic relief, because there are some times where there's tension buildup, which happens. That's pretty common in a murder mystery. But they are trying to find out so something really big, catastrophic happens, right? So the group, of course, they kind of don't trust each other, okay, for good reason, right? After a catastrophe. And so people begin with, having like conspiracy theories. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And of course, Daniel Craig's character, Detective Blanc, he does a really good job of dissecting things and kind of leading the group, right, in the way that they should go. So it's really interesting to see how everything plays out. The Glass Onion, there's of course layers to this, as with any murder mystery, but it's a double entendre, as you guys will find out once you see the movie. But I love the fact that there were so many twists and turns. Like even in the beginning, I think that it's really, the plot lines are really detailed, and they tell us up front just enough. Like they give you just enough to kind of pique your interest. And when you think that you've figured it out or solved it, they throw something else at you. So like the buildup is really good. I think Rian Johnson did a really, really good job of writing and directing this movie. There were a lot of twists and turns that I didn't expect. And then, of course, toward the end, when you think that figured it out in your head, you're like, I got it. And then something else happens. So I will say, brava. There's so many twists and turns. This was very enjoyable to watch. And I can't wait to see if they create another Glass Onion movie, because, of course, like I said, the first Knives Out was just really like, wow. And this one did not disappoint. I think the title is perfect. The cast is perfect. And let me know what you guys think. I really can't wait for it to, start streaming on Netflix in a couple weeks so more people can watch it during Christmas break. But yeah, this was definitely, I agree with the National Board of Review. This was one of the best movies of 2022 because there are a lot of things that are just, you don't expect them to happen. Surprise points within the plot. So drop down in the comments. Let me know not only your favorite part of the movie if you've seen it or if you plan on seeing it. I want to know your favorite character, because the characters are very complex as well. So there's a lot of depth in the characters, which was really thought out really well. Yeah, brava to Rian Johnson and the whole cast and crew. All right, you guys, I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.